Hello everyone. So we are here to connect what exactly happening on the global market or when all the Indian market or Nifty or Bank Nifty will get shaken much or very well. Let's see where all the situations. Who and when all will shake Bank Nifty and Nifty. First is government policies like fiscal deficit or inflation results or GDP or any policies will be issued from the government, immediately it will affect Nifty and Bank Nifty. The highly probability of getting violated or getting implied volatility has been happened from this government policies, GDPs and inflations. Next comes to the point of RBI. The RBI will be released monthly twice. That is, one is a announcement, RBI announcement, and after that 14th day there will be a MPC effect meeting. Whatever they announced on the RBI meeting, the same thing will be calculated or recorded in the minutes of meeting. So during that time, RBI policies, that is repo rate and reverse repo rate, if there is any changes, highly gets impacted Nifty and Bank Nifty. And also along with that, Nifty and Bank Nifty stocks also will get impacted. So it is highly macroeconomics factor which has to be monitored, which will affect the Nifty and Bank Nifty very easily and clearly. And third, global cues and influences. So global cues, what is that global cues? Global cues means the companies or the stock market which are conducted outside India, like US, UK, Japan, China, Singapore, all these countries, how exactly it will influence the Indian stock market. If you take a global cues, maybe US, if you take Dow Jones, Nasdaq, Singapore SGX Nifty, and China and Japan, Germany, all these all global cues that also will influence the Indian stock market. If global cues are down, the possibility of being Indian market also going to go down, it's like a slightly higher. So it will follow the global cues very clearly because it is interdependent for some or the other reason. Fourth one, commodities and currencies. Yes, commodities and currencies. Whenever there is a variation in USD or euro, all these things, because most of the transactions are happening in USD currencies, right? So when currency price increases and decreases, immediately the Nifty and Bank Nifty prices will going to get shaken or it is going to get impact. And commodities, whenever there is a rise in oil, natural gas, crude oil, or any kind of a commodity products, immediately will impact the Nifty and Bank Nifty because those are all the stocks are listed in the Nifty. For example, if you take an example of Asian Paints, again it's listed in Nifty stocks. And if you take Bharat Petroleum, HPCL, it is listed in Nifty and Bank Nifty. That's the reason the commodity also will influence on the Nifty and Bank Nifty to get shaken. Bank Nifty majorly on the only banking stocks, but Nifty is going to cover 50 stocks from the 13 all segments. That's why the commodities will impact on the Nifty on a major wise. Fifth one, company results and dividends. Whenever, say, suppose if company Reliance going to release the results, or if ICICI Bank going to release the results, definitely the results is positive or negative, and if they announce dividend or not, based upon these factors and results are performing good or bad, all these things immediately it will impact on the Nifty and Bank Nifty. The reason behind it, if the stock performing well, then Nifty has got equivalent weightage, it will move with respect to that. If the company results and dividends are bad or dividends they are not providing, company is not performing, then immediately Nifty and Bank Nifty will get shaken or will fall as well. So that's why the company results and dividends also important. Sixth one, company's negative info exposures are fraudulent. If any company is doing any frauds or any negative results or negative informations about the company, company is at the loss or something, then immediately respective Nifty companies or Bank Nifty companies will get affected. For example, way back in 2-3 years before, Yes Bank was listed in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Yes Bank was a negative information. What happened? Suddenly it fell. Drastically it fell, right? From 300s, it has come to 30 rupees, and now 13 rupees or 14 rupees it is running around. So these are all the major impacts, right? So whenever Nifty company negative information, immediately it will impact. For example, Hero MotoCorp, in the way back in April 2022, they were showing a bogus 1,000 crore bogus statement on expenses. Then immediately the Hero MotoCorp has fell down. Along with that, Nifty also came down because Hero MotoCorp also has got Nifty weightage, right? So these kind of negative information will also impact the Nifty and Bank Nifty. Seventh one, FIs and DIS mutual funds. FIs like foreign investor institutions and domestic investor institutions and mutual funds. These are all the persons who can change the trend. For example, if market is going up like this, if FIs decides to pull it down the market, they can change the trend itself. They can bring down the trend because the investment amount will be in terms of crores, not 1 crore, 10 crore. It is 100 crore, 200 crore. They have a capacity to change the trend itself from the downtrend to uptrend or uptrend to downtrend. They have a capacity. So when these guys are there, definitely they can change Nifty and Bank Nifty directions. Most of the time, if you notice, first 15 minutes or 30 minutes or first hour, always FIs and DIs will control the market. After that, retailers will come and do all this intradays, everything. So when FIs and DIs are there, be careful because they have the capacity or knack to change the trend. We are thinking it's uptrend. They have the capacity to change it to downtrend. And they have the capacity to continue the trend on upwards. So be careful when FIs and DIs are making a movements. It's important to know about their information. They are the biggest market movers in terms of Nifty and Bank Nifty both. So, and eighth one is major project contracts winning. Like say, suppose Tata Steel has won the Vande Bharat contract, right? So they got the contract. That means Tata Steel will definitely show an impact. If any companies have got some contract tender worth metro contract or that, this and that, if they get some good contracts, then immediately the stocks with Nifty 50 stocks will behave good or positive vibe or negative vibe. If they lost the contract or if they gain the contract, it will immediately impact on the Nifty and Bank Nifty if it is pertaining to the Nifty based stocks. We are referring only here Nifty 50 and Bank Nifty related stocks. And non-Nifty 50 stocks, that is different. That we will discuss. But we are talking here only on Nifty 50 and Bank Nifty when exactly it will be shaken. And lastly and importantly is that media and stockbroker tips. Beware of this because medias, sometimes they will tempt us. If some information is coming from the media, that means we are the last person to know about this. Suppose if they are releasing some information on the press meet, that means before calling press meet, everything is discussed inside the company. We are watching in the news channel, that means we are the last person. Decision has already been done. We are watching in the news and we will take that news and then go and take the trade. What will happen? It will fail. Sorry. So that's why always have your own analysis before believing this media influences and also stockbroker tips. Stockbroker tips, what they wanted, they will just want a brokerage. So they will try to keep on pushing the information to you and you will get tempted and buying and selling and losing money. And end of the day, if you exited with 0 rupees, 0 profit and 0 loss also, still you will be end up making or you will be end up paying brokerage charges. So why unnecessarily getting into that kind of a complication? Just don't take any decision if you do not know anything about it. Get to know what you're talking or what you're trying to refer, because your every penny of money counts a lot for you. For others, it is nothing. Always remember that. Stock market, it is like once you put the money, it is like if you are talented, you can take back that money with the profits. If you are even zero talented or less knowledge about this, then it's very good chance that you will be losing that money. So just be careful before making any decisions. These 9 factors will influence the stock market highly. Keep a track of these informations. Then the chances of becoming successful in the stock market is at least quite higher than other persons. Thank you for watching us.